Welcome to the lands of the legacy of Vecna. We begin our adventure after the fall of Vecna and his demise, as there seems to be left things left in the world, the Forgotten Realms, aka Faerun. The open Lord of Waterdeep is a striking figure. Everything about him, in his posture, his demeanor, and his regalia, as his communication is absolute in authority. Yet, his authority softens immediately upon your arrival. You heroes that traveled far and wide across the lands, having done great tales across your cities, your lands, or even different planes of existence from where you hail from. As you can see, a genuine affection as he hugs each of you warmly before gesturing for you to take a seat upon a nearby divan. Thank you for coming, my friends. We have accomplished much in the last 2 months, and practically with respect to Waterdeep. Those noble families who had been brave enough to fight against Vecna's occupation have been raised to power, while the corruption enough has served the Archlich and have been brought low. By the end of the year, I hope to step aside, allowing others to rule in my place. It is good to see the city beginning to rebuild itself. But after spending so many years in temporal hibernation, I admit that I feel out of touch with its people. This distance serves me for now. In the time, the city will need its own rule, if it's complete, and the healing process. The Archmage continues. Beyond the Waterdeep, we are gathered allies. There is still much darkness in the world, and we be dealt with. The legions of giants, sprawling cults, the Zentarum opportunists. But before we can do anything, we must make sure the foul, tainted Vecna has truly been soured across these lands and from these worlds. This is a task currently occupied by most of the time. I've discovered Vecna and his agents have built a strange obelisk throughout the entirety of Toril. These obelisks range in power and function, and while I originally thought they were a piecemeal of aberrations, I have since learned serve a greater plan, as these obelisks have been designed to absorb small amounts of magic. Of any of magic cast nearby, they also accumulate secrets, magical absorptions, and rather absorbing anything spoken within the vicinity of them. Finally, there has an appearance to be a master obelisk that all of the secrets were siphoned into. Its existence and location was protected by Vecna. But with his fall, and these wards are no more, this master obelisk has traded hands many times. In the last few months, as various factions battled one another for it, according to my divination, most as recently known on the whereabouts is a mind flayer city of Chichil, which can be found within the Underdark, not far from Waterdeep. I've summoned you all in hopes that you're willing to travel there and tend to this. What say you?
That's why we came here.
If you can introduce your character, their backgrounds, their heroic deeds they've done across these lands, and something a little bit about themselves that they like. You guys do not have to feel like you're connected as a team. If you do not wish, you can be on your own accord, as you are the highest ranking member of your current team that you came from. Or you could be a sole loner, seeing fit that you deserve to change the path of Vecna's demise and claiming a seat upon a throne, or likely getting rid of the last of the evil that resides in Toril.
Heinrich would kneel down and just tell him that you have my blade. I'm from Daggerford to the south. My family was lost in the mists, and I am a weapon. I seek to destroy all fiends, devils, and aberrations in hopes of finding them. Stand up and kind of move to the side of the room.
Um, you would kind of see a halfling covered in runic tattoos, wrappings, elvish wrappings, and let's see here. Name is Los, and then let me see here. Let's put on my background real quick. Yeah. Uh, as long as Lost can remember, he was raised in the temple of the Elder Elemental Eye. Unsure of his origin, he dived deep into service as an acolyte. Naturally gifted in performing, he travels the world now and attempts to revitalize people's hopes and search for a better tomorrow for the doom of the doom forgotten tomorrow realm. That's it.
You see an elf um, from the Feywilds was sent here to help with the Vecna issue from another druid and a barbarian from another time after they helped him through his times. He has a tattoo up one of his arms and carries no visible weapons. Yeah, he's just a fey elf. I can see it.
You'd see a kind of slender human woman with kind of like a kind of a Victorian looking uh, military style jacket, kind of ashy blonde hair, and she has some tattoos on her face with an eye patch. See some scars above and below it. And she is the captain and co-founder of the Waterdeep Rifle Corps. And she is here to do what she can to free the city from the cult activities.
You will see before you a little small pink-haired gnome, uh, who, standing not too far from her side, is a very large drake. She is from the Zentarim. She was a pretty high commander, in the army, and she had been working her whole life after stealing a dragon egg from the cult of the dragon to rid the lands of uh, Tiamat.
I am Jessica Rabbit, an owner of a brothel named Rabbit's Burrow. Was also the head entertainer for there as well. Had to leave my lovely abode in search of the root of the issues that has been plaguing my home. She, as you can see, she is draped over with a cloak, and she removes her hood, and you can see a scarlet red hair waving past down her shoulders. You can see a necklace, and there is a rapier just slightly showing at the bottom of her cloak, but she does well as to not try to be holding on to it for dear life. She just crosses her arms and just stands idly by, watching and inspecting everyone.
As you guys are all rejoiced together from different lands, different societies, and different populists, knowing now that you'll have to work together and better yourselves acquainted. As the Lord of Waterdeep allows you some time before he gets a case of information that may help you grander across your travels. And this time you're welcome to rejoice in the hall as you have kind of goblets of wine to your disposal, and kind of edible cheeses and crackers as you see fit. As you can see the city in the distance after 2 months being rebuilt from scrap. There's buildings and houses and everything in the distance as you all find yourself in a new world rebuilding itself, but there's still much evil to be had. At this point, you guys can discuss and talk before the Lord of Waterdeep shall convince you otherwise in giving you a case of valuable information that may help in your conquering of Chitchill and beyond.
I guess Heinrich will step forward and say, what is your profession? I'm a cleric. These scars on my face from fighting devils. Does anybody have experience in war?
Sadly, it's most of what I've known.
I've become quite proficient on the battlefield myself.
I'm no stranger to battle, but I've had my hands dirtied quite a few times.
Well, all follows, the music comes. I never been in war myself, but I'll show you better than I can tell you or what I can do. He takes out a drum, starts banging and playing, attracting a crowd as much as he can. Skill! Ooh da da, ooh da da, ooh da da. Starts banging a drum.
Come in handy.
I give him a round of applause.
Starts stomping really loudly on the ground. You can kind of see as he stomps, there is no actual physical quake from his impact, but you can tell the ground is starting to shake. We give thanks for the earth. We give thanks for the air. We give thanks for the water. We give thanks for the fire. Ooh da da da, ooh da da da. Starting to bang his chest and bang on the drums. Ooh da da da, ooh da da da.
As you begin to do that, you do hear a loud roar as something kind of enjoys your tune, or maybe doesn't like your tune, as it's not currently in the room at the moment. As you remember, there is a small individual, not with their current rider at hand, outside. As it seems fit. As you kind of stop, you begin to hear that, as you kind of almost like realize there's a dragon outside.
Was anyone expecting a dragon?
A smile just comes across my face. Oh, that's just Thorn. You can ignore her for now.
I hope she's friendly.
That's hard to ignore.
She's civil for the most part.
Red, since I was late, can I just kind of assume I was doing this at some point or not? Let me see what I can show you here. I was like visiting like one of the teleportation circles for the place and just like
It's
made a
destroyed.
connection. Oh, it's
It's being
destroyed. Okay.
rebuilt. So 2 months have passed. And they're being rebuilt currently.
Yeah.
You're, but yeah, I'm not gonna read through all that again. You're gonna have to listen to the whole gist of
No,
it.
you're fine.
But yeah, it's being rebuilt. There's no teleportation circle here, sadly. People have traveled far and wide to get to Waterdeep. Waterdeep was destroyed completely by Vecna. Vecna had imprisoned the Open Lord of Waterdeep in stasis. He lied until he was free. As now he is trying to repair everything that's going on and hopefully allowing the people and the citizens to take over so he can rest. But yeah. In the meantime, he has keeps you on a mission at hand. As you guys are getting to know each other, a lot of you don't know each other from different lands, or maybe even different pasts. You could come from different worlds. As eventually you arrive, as Argalon comes forth, bringing some locations. I found the location of Chichil. It's about 18 miles beneath the surface of Waterdeep. It's part here, as he shows you on a map, a sprawling series of underground caverns known as the Underdark. Have you been? As he asks all of you.
Probably briefly.
Can't say that I have.
I've heard tales of a mage that used to frequent there.
Yes. The wizard. No, he's no more now. Hallister was his name, wasn't it?
Yeah, from what I heard, it was quite the place.
The Underdark
No.
can be accessed through here. There's secret tunnels in Waterdeep known to me. I shall help you get there enough. It is a 2-day journey towards Chichilin, as I can supply this relevant map and directions. At your discretion, of course. I could potentially offer you a teleportation if required to get the outskirts to the caverns. If you don't wish to take the journey, I can direct you there with no issue. But I believe that with this passing of Vecna, the Master Obelisk, can still be absorbed by a portion of his power. But more importantly, it is to be believed that it also absorbed much of the knowledge, making it one of the greatest sources and secrets in all the multiverse. This Master Obelisk is about, I'd say, a high, 30 feet tall, and rather than attempting to transport it, I have concurred some supplies, incantations to focus it. These incantations can take about 60 seconds, and to complete it by any of you lot. But upon a completion, you must touch the focus of the mithril wand in the obelisk. After doing so, all of the magic from the obelisk is dispersed back into the weave. I encourage you to leave as soon as possible and quickly, warning that there might be others that seek Vecna's obelisk for their own great power, as there are much great evils like demon lords that reside in the Underdark. As he gives you a debriefing, as you can keep. So you can choose either to travel there 2 days, or get a teleportation right towards the entrance.
Does anyone have a way to get us back if the mission goes awry?
I'll have contacts to get you back, of course. But in the meantime, there's no transportation out but I'm sure you can handle it. You're all skilled in your own categories.
Do we already? I look to the party. Do we already have health potions and other items necessary?
It's whatever
And
you
I also
bought.
ask.
It's whatever you bought with your money.
I'm prepared.
Heinrich's going to step back from the table and kneel down and cast Word of Recall. And he's going to designate this dining hall as our sanctuary, if we need it.
Okay. I'm assuming that allows us to teleport back if needed be.
Yes.
I wouldn't
Is there
I wouldn't use a spell. It won't work that way here, sadly. The weave is weakened here, as the magic doesn't seem to connect as well as it naturally did. These obelisks are still containing these weaves. The weave is the magic that sources Toril and gives it power. So it's very limited in certain spots. As you try to use the spell of Recall, it doesn't seem to spark here. There's no magic to source here.
Then, well, maybe we can try again after we use the teleportation scroll that ports us outside the city.
Well, if you wish to have Agalon himself to give you that power to get there, he can get you there.
I mean,
It's up to you.
if there are other groups that are looking to get there, I say the sooner the better.
There's not much magic left in Waterdeep, but I know some locations that can get you there in post-haste.
Unfortunately, I didn't think to get health potions right now or right away.
Heinrich will
Yes.
reach into his backpack and give you one. There you go.
I spring with delighted joy and present both palms of my hands towards the gift with delighted glee.
It's not much, but it can get somebody back if needed.
Did you spend all your gold on something else? Just
I have
No, I didn't have the chance to shop.
Oh,
I
you can
didn't.
you can buy it all right now if you wanted to. If you didn't have
Oh.
time, you can.
yeah. You
spend
just
the
decide
20
what you want and
you
let
can
him know
spend
like
the
what you.
2,500 gold pieces what you want.
Just gonna give you health potions to be honest with you.
All right.
There you go.
What kind of health potions do you want? You want a regular one, greater, superior, superior than supreme, which is like the most expensive one. Depends on how much healing you want. So regular ones usually heal 10 HP if you drink it as an action. The one next above that will heal 20 as an action. The one above that heals 40. The cost a little bit more. It's I think 500 a piece. And then the big one heals 70 hit points, but it costs like an arm and a leg for it.
Much is the greater one?
Greater ones are 150 each. And they heal 44 plus 4. In my opinion, I'd probably get graders. Graders are always better than regular potions.
Can with alchemist tools, can like over time, can you make
can
health
brew your own
potions, or are there?
Yeah, you just need the ingredients. So
Okay.
all it does cost is the ingredients, and then half of the cost of the potion. And it takes a downtime of I think it's like 8 hours. So you can craft basically a potion every 8 hours.
Okay.
And you can batch them as you get materials. So in this campaign, you guys can harvest off creatures, so you might come across a lot of materials that you can make potions out of. If you get lucky enough to find some beasties down there, harvesting is a factor. So you can craft it. So basically, in a long rest, you can basically brew potions. If you're an alchemist, artificer, you can brew more than one potion. I believe.
Right. Well, yeah, she'll let everyone know that I can. If I have the supplies, I can make potions. I also can do a little bit of battle repair in a pinch.
Nice.
Okay. Okay. Real quick with greater health potions, how much does it heal? Because I'm trying to look for it in D&D Beyond, but it doesn't show up.
44 plus 4. Or however much is a full action.
It's
Yeah,
20 is a full action.
20, yeah.
yeah, so that's a greater healing potion. I just saw it on roll 20, but yeah, it changed the picture, but yeah.
It's probably labeled as a potion of greater healing.
Yeah, it's like potion of healing, comma greater or something.
Yep. Yeah. If you search filter by type and just hit potion, it's about halfway down before you get to the blue items.
Yeah, so they're like 150 each. You can buy quite a bit of them. I wouldn't.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you can spend your money on whatever you need. If you want other potions, there's other potions in D&D, which I do have a list on. I think it's a third party that everybody can download, but it's called What They Don't Tell You About Magical Items, which there is a lot of interesting ones to see, like speed potions, fly potions, you name it, they probably have it.
No. I'm just gonna take 6 greater potions of healing.
Okay.
And then how much is that again?
Do some math here.
150 each.
So 900.
Oh, just tell me for. Oh, okay. Well, that's not that bad.
No, it's not bad. So if you ever, like, in my games, if you want to drink the potion, you can drink it as a bonus action, which you could roll the 4d4 plus 4, which is, like, basically you're quickly trying to drink it all, but, you know, maybe it splashes around. You might not get all the healing. Or you can spend an entire action to drink it normally. You can get the full event. So you're, like, not, like, spilling it everywhere, in a sense, so you can forfeit your action to drink it all. Or out of combat, you can just drink it normally, right? But in combat, you can choose how you want to drink it.
Okay, that was it.
Alright. So you guys want to take the quick way?
The teleport. Yeah, I'm assuming. Does anyone else need to venture out to get some sort of items if needed be?
I have everything I need.
I think we're all set.
You got enough food?
I have 10 days worth of rations.
Yeah, I have just basic supplies.
Oh shit, rations.
Rations are cheap.
Loss is
Five
probably
silver
like
each.
stealing all the food from the tables that's not being eaten.
Oh,
And
yeah,
even honestly, some of the ones that's being eaten.
Cracker and
I
cheese.
can also supply nourishment for the group if need be.
Good berries, a way to go
Very
for
good.
it. Or create food and water.
Yeah, he's just racking up.
Do you all have sleeping accommodations, bedrolls, such? We might be down there more than a day.
I have my trusty blanket.
It's been with me since I was a child.
Got candy canes on it.
Who needs the tent when you have the elements on your side?
Right. Well, it seems like you have all successfully found what you require. Come this way, as he heads down the hall of this broken, destroyed kind of tower. As you can see, a lot of the bricking is not fully cemented onto it again. As you're surprised it's still intact, but it still stands to this day, as it's been here for many centuries. As he eventually arrives you towards almost like an alleyway, if anything, as there's like a door kind of serrated into kind of an alley, as he kind of begins to do kind of incantation of magic, unknown by you guys, as you guys know this Open of Waterdeep, this lord himself is a very, very powerful wizard. He's survived countless centuries. He's still alive because he had basically cased himself in a way of kind of almost like in a way that he's rather kind of deteriorating now due to obviously he was in stasis for a long time as Vecna was kind of sourcing his magic. But as he's now free, but he's slowly kind of dying gradually as he's hoping to rebuild everything and hoping adventurers, heroes like yourself, will eventually take heed and finish the job before time is too short. As you begin to see a magic of spells, as it begins to rift open, almost forcing the weave into his hand. And you begin to watch surging magic come towards his hand as he begins to open a third eye across his forehead. As you begin to watch a portal rip open as a spell appears forth, opening a gateway. Quickly! The magic is here weak. I can only open it for so long.
Let's go. Jump in.
Jumping in.
I'll step through. War pick at the ready.
I say goodbye to the dragon.
Dragon's coming with.
Hmm?
It's
A
coming
dragon
with.
is coming with? I thought
Yeah.
the dragon was outside.
She's a dragon rider. That's her class.
That's what we're doing.
She's a ranger.
Mm.
She got a riding dragon with her. It's not like a big dragon. It's more of like a wyvern, if anything. But yeah.
Okay.
But it's
I mean, that'll still be nice to have on our side.
hell yeah. I can do some crazy damage. All right. As the dragon goes into Sue, as the rest of you begin to pluck your way through, as you jump through the rift, as we'll continue onwards.
What's so pretty?
As you guys begin to find yourself gated and appeared upon this rather mystical place itself, as you find yourself en route, traveling to the Underdark. As after an hour or so, eventually opening to a northern side of the large, spacious cavern. A small burbling stream, flanked by gardens of large mushrooms, flow from the cavern. Clusters of crystals embedded within the cracked ceiling, shedding bright light and yellow radiance, providing a stark contrast of subterranean cold and the Underdark itself. I'd like you all to roll me a perception check. Wow, 28. Jeez, 30.
11.
As you notice, this cave is obviously occupied. You see about 21... You see about 20 or so creatures. You see these things as Quaigoths, shaggy-furred creatures, can merely only be found in the caverns deep in the Underdark. But you do notice one domesticated creature, as it is rather large, one long-limbed, shaggy creature. It looks like the leader itself. As you guys are not close enough to engage with them, but you do notice the place itself may be home to other creatures that resides down in the depths, unaware to your coming.
Klaus kind of takes a deep breath and says, "The air we breathe resides many creatures inside." And he kind of points them out.
Are these aggressive creatures?
You can roll me a history check. Or nature.
So one of my things, I have an advantage on something. Hold on.
It is dark down here, so if you don't have dark sight, you can't see through the dark. It's pitch black. But the fungus here allows you to see slightly in some locations.
So I have, if they happen to be Fey, Fiend, or Undead, I have advantage on, like, history checks about them. I don't know if that counts.
They might. Let's see.
I will do
They are neither of them.
Okay.
I will spend a minute. If
Yay.
anybody wants to do anything special, I will commune with nature and give myself a big time to look through this cavern here. I kind of put my hand on the cavern ground and speak into it. Show me your secrets. Show the owl what you have behind your veil. Um, I will choose red, the location of portals to the other planes of existence, and the location of one challenge rating 10 plus creature. It's 300 feet.
Neither of these creatures have that power around the vicinity. There are no portals around either. I'll bring you to a map. Oops, that's the wrong map.
Alright, well, not knowing a lot about these things, I'm going to... So the whole time I haven't had an actual rifle, I've just been carrying a pistol and I have like a small little buckler shield, but she'll kind of draw some symbols and her fingertips will spark and you'll see like a portal open with a small mounted rifle on the wall and or like a long mounted rifle on the wall rather, and she'll grab her rifle out.
Alright. As you do that, the furry humanoids begin to notice your appearance from the distance. Magical fuse and other doodads and voices being heard. You hear a snarl from one of the humanoid creatures as they notice you. Intruders. Upon their very lair, one of the creatures larger, more heavier, more muscular than others strides forward casually with confidence. As you see this rather beast stomping forward. Rather larger than the rest of them. Looks like he's the pack leader. As it growls, "A bunch of pansies! Lost in the dark, huh?" As he speaks in Undercommon. Does anybody understand that?
I do.
I do.
For those that understand it, you understand him. For those that do not speak Undercommon, you have no idea what the hell he's saying.
He's challenging us to a fight.
mother-in-law.
Oh.
My name is Grognog, Breaker of Bones, Slayer of Giants. I am your nightmare, made of flesh. At this time, the creature cracks his knuckles menacingly. As you shun the lilies, you say you're outnumbered. So let it make it interesting. I'll give you a chance on the challenge. One of you tulips to fight to the death. If you win, you can pass. If I win, the survivors give us all the possessions and leave. What do you say, Rosebud? Challenge or chicken?
What do you say?
I nudge over to the ranger. He's like, "Did you get that?"
I'm like, no, I can't understand him, and I'm ready to just summon Thorn at any second.
He wants to know if one of you want to fight him to the death.
Oh, fight? Why fight? What'll be the point of that? I mean, you're just gonna come about your end a lot sooner. Might as well just enjoy the time that we have right now and just let us be.
So the creature doesn't understand you, is waiting.
I translate. I was gonna say I translate to this.
Oh.
No fight! And leave! As he stomps his feet.
Let's see.
Also, really quick, I do have dark vision from one of my blood hunter things.
Yeah, mine's 120 feet.
Sorry, I didn't know what your sights were. Okay, let me change that.
Oh no, it's a feature I have to activate it, but it lasts all day.
Okay. I'm assuming you're
I've got
that.
60 feet.
And then, who else?
I'm human. I don't
I got
have.
60 feet.
120 feet? Okay. You don't have it, Jessica, because you're a human. Would you like to cast?
I know.
Do you have
I like to
do you have
cast.
the light spell.
I do.
Or do you
I
have
do.
a-
I have.
Okay. Light
I
spell.
have light spell.
That's good. All right. we'll just have that on you. Boop, boop, boop. I'll just update the tokens. But yeah, he wants challenge. It's probably a quick battle if one guy's really strong enough to take him down. If you feel like confident, or you can just sort of, as they don't look like they want you to just mosey on over their encampment. They're very territorial creatures.
I roll my eyes and I just summon my blade into my hand, which is a double-bladed scimitar.
Well, hold on
I did.
1 second. There was a second condition to that. If one member from our side dies, the rest of us have to give up everything?
Yeah, and then room, pretty much.
Do you think I'm gonna die?
Ooh.
I don't know what you're capable of. I mean, I'm assuming, I'm hoping not.
Laos goes up to them and puts a hand on their shoulder. This world has changed, but the elements stay the same. Yes, yes, yes. Do you know what happens when you combine all elements? Chaos. Give you bardic inspiration.
Oh, I could do that too. That's right.
Yeah, you just can't stack it, but yeah.
I'll give it to the other person who is. It's two people that's fighting, isn't it?
No, one.
No,
Just
it's
one
Oh, is it just
person.
one person? Let's see.
Yeah, it's 1v1.
Oh, what do I got?
I mean, I'll just say quietly, I feel like we can probably take them all.
If you take the challenge, there are rules to be had. No interference from the outside, and no use of magic.
These rules keep changing.
But do we really want to fight this whole encampment? There's a lot of them.
That's true. I mean, we could
I
always.
personally am not going to surrender my belongings if this goes south.
Well, yeah,
That's
if
true.
whoever goes to fight them loses, I'm not saying we give them our stuff.
Mhm.
You have a
I'm-
D12, by the way, for their
Okay.
inspiration.
Who knows, maybe you can yank them out in one round.
I mean, it is your decision if you'd like to take his challenge.
If it
None
does
of us are
get
gonna
dicey,
stop you.
if it does get dicey, I can perform assistance spells from a distance.
Yeah, but if you do that, they'll all engage.
Yeah, I know. But who's gonna want to die right now this early?
Well, you gotta have the belief for the character. He says he can take them on easy.
All right, go
So
for
Go
it.
ahead. I'll let them do it.
And I respect your decision. May the elements be with you.
This reminds me of a Final Fantasy character that you're playing.
Me?
Like Cloud, like coming in big sword. Well, come on, bring your ass closer. I might take a sniff. No cheating, after all. As you can tell, this one's smarter than the rest. All the rest of them are just kind of like lapdogs, if anything. He's kind of Steinberg's word. Right. Hey, motto, say who's stronger. I won't rip you to shreds too quickly. Roll initiative. Just.
I don't have a very good initiative, but we'll see at 12.
Ooh. Let's see what he gets. He got shit.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
Alright.
Alright, so I don't know what it considers magic, but
So magic is anything like actual magic spells. Innate abilities are fine if they're coming from your character.
perfect.
But if you're casting an
Hexblade
innate
curse on
ability...
him.
Alright. Well, what's that? I thought you're funny.
Oh, yeah, you should. And then I get 2 attacks. First attack. Is it 27 hit?
Yeah. So you swing your blade,
1v1.
strifing it.
Second attack.
That's it. I love your
Don't
gun.
they throw
You had
them?
a dual bladed scimitar that had like a
Yeah.
rifle attached to it. You just shoot it.
That'd be funny.
You could if you made an artificer. You could totally have a blade with a gun into it.
Orion is mine too at thanks.
All right. Anything else you want to do? Bonus action?
Bonus action was
Oh.
Hexblade's Curse.
As he's like coughing blood already. Ugh. Ugh. I won't falter here. That's for sure. As he makes his 2 attacks on you, 2 claws.
The 26 hits.
Okay. Was that it?
That's it. Yeah, there's only 26 hits.
So he slashes you for 7 slashing and 3 psychic. So you feel
10,
psychic
that'll be
kind
good.
of burst your mind as you kind of feel like you have a little headache.
Oh.
Hey, how did you like that?
That was just a scratch. What do you mean?
What? How? That is my
Don't
one
know.
strongest attack.
Wow. Probably should work on that. Ooh. Natural.
Fumble. 2d20.
No.
It's a
Yeah, 2d20. Yeah, fumble. All right.
9?
Double 9s. You lose your reaction. So for people who
That-
are new to the game, we have fumble tables.
Okay, no reaction. That's, I guess, fine. Not really, but okay. Second attack.
That's it.
21.
Sing.
Outside. Bonus action. Third attack.
Ooh, critical.
Bye-bye.
A
This is
duality
less
of
damage,
man.
though, unfortunately, but well,
How do-
not by much.
Do you want to kill him, or do you want to do it non-lethally? How do you want to?
I remove his head.
Shing! As all of the creatures are terrified of you as they begin to panic, as they notice Grog just be slain, the strongest creature. As the creatures look crude at you and rather scarce, as they begin to disperse in numbers, running away in herds, knowing that they have no chance against you.
Shall we
done.
get moving?
Lost gets up and stops playing. Ha! Quick performance. I didn't even get to do my finale.
Well done.
You can
No
tell
wonder finale what it would have
these
been.
creatures are low class. Even a weak adventuring crew could take them on.
I'll be the one to be like, let me search the body.
He has nothing.
I was about to ask, can we potentially harvest anything from it?
I was talking more harvesting
The
than
quiet
Yeah.
dots, you can harvest them, but it does take downtime, so it depends how long you want to spend here.
Oh, how much downtime?
It's usually the harvest, depending what you're harvesting off the creature. So you can roll me Arcana check, and we can see what he has.
Can I help if I have Arcana proficiency?
If you're not proficient in it, then
I have proficiency.
no, I meant so you can roll it on your own accord then. But
I was just gonna give her help if she was rolling for it.
I would say it's just
You can go ahead and roll.
yeah.
You still have that D12.
Oof.
Oh
I don't know
no!
shit.
Yeah, you're, this is, what the fuck is this? I don't know what this creature does.
This is I think this is a Yeti.
Was.
Atama looks like my husband with a bad case of flu.
That's very unfortunate.
He was about as weak as a man that's sick.
Yeah, well. Men are babies when they do get sick.
Ain't that the truth, sister?
I also ask, does anyone know anything about these mushrooms?
Can I roll a survival check to see about the mushrooms?
Sure. just checking if there is a harvesting ability on these guys or not. Some monsters can't be harvested.
Do I know anything about it? No. But Loss goes up to it immediately and picks up and sniffs it. Gives it a sniff.
Alright,
And then
you look at the mushrooms
he gives
itself,
it
you
away.
sniff it. It doesn't look like it's poisonous.
gives it a sniff and starts to give it a little. Yeah.
As your eyes go opaque, as you get high.
Oh. This is good. This is good. As he immediately starts to pick all of them.
There's a lot.
Can I actually have a couple of those?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes,
Thank
you
you.
can.
As you
Now that I-
are in a high stupor, you have disadvantage of perception checks, and are not really paying attention to your surroundings. Basically, ideally. As these mushrooms would be natural as you look at them with a survival check, Bella, as you realize they would be more sufficient for creatures that are from the Underdark, as it would be a source of food as they harvest it. But for people who are not from the Underdark or not born and raised, it would take many years to have a palatable taste to eat these things raw. They're suitable for cooking in a stew, where it would render their potency significantly to nothing, and it would be edible when it was cooked. Right now, they are in its raw form, as it, well, it is like very. It's not poisonous, but it has toxins which will make you hallucinate.
I'll relay all that to Jessica, who was asking about them.
Do I know if like maybe they can be used with an alchemist kit for like some kind of like, I don't know, if they're just used for food? I feel like maybe they're not
used
out for
they
alcohol.
are food for monster creatures, not for human consumption.
Yeah.
But
All
you
right.
can cook them in a stew to eat them.
I was more thinking if they would be useful for alchemy, but if they're mainly
You
just
can
for
use them
cooking,
for
then I'll,
alchemy, but it would take some time to learn how to harness
all right.
them.
Well,
You could make a hallucination potion, likely.
okay. Then yeah, I'll grab a handful of them.
Oh, As you can see around the vicinity of here, you can see that there's no shining light here, but you do see across the caverns kind of beautiful sights above. You can see crystals. As these crystals can be harvested if you see fit. If you want to spend an hour, you can obviously harvest them with a survival check to harvest crystals. As the crystals are more of like a light source of anything. They have no value, but you might want them just for the fuck of it. Well, for the people who are high, I don't really know if you want to. As we have the Quagoths here, so on the Arcana check, for the person who succeeded that, I'm not too sure if anybody else rolled Arcana. Oh, they did. Okay, sweet Sydney. As you do, you can get Quagoth fur, you can get Quagoth blood, and the brain as well. As they can create some. I think the only thing it can create is a potion of poison resistance. The rest of it doesn't craft anything. It just values at gold pieces that are very small and minuscule, like gold piece to 6 gold pieces.
Is it the blood that I need for the potion, or is it for...
Yes, the blood requires it. Indeed, you do need to have an alchemist to brew it.
Would you like some blood to brew a poison resistance potion?
Sure.
Do you have empty vials?
Well, I have an alchemist. I have alchemist supplies. I think that includes.
It does come with, I believe, 10 vials.
Yeah, so I have it the alchemy supplies.
All right.
Alchemists.
So if you'd
yeah.
like to get your hands dirty, Bella, you can start ripping into it and roll me a survival check. As you begin to fill it up, you get one vial. Give me another one for a second vial as you fill up the blood. As due to the horrible Underdark diet, the Quaigots have developed severe enzymes and antibodies that have made them immune to poisons. If used in alchemy recipes, it can create a potion of poison resistance. As give me one more survival check for the last vial as you begin to fill it up. As you complete it, spending about 10 minutes getting your hands dirty in this blood as you've contained 3 vials worth, as they're worth a gold piece each and weigh about 1 pound, but you can create a potion of poison resistance that can last about an hour when consuming it.
All right, I'll hand off the blood.
Very much appreciated.
Those that are looking besides that for crystals and anything that you're welcome to, but there's nothing of value and worth around these parts. It seems like the creatures have resided here for quite some time and residing upon the fungi mushrooms, as you bested their great leader, killing him with no issue. As it seems the tunnels from here begin to wind southwards about 5 miles, continuing in the caverns. From the map you have gained from the king himself, the Lord of Waterdeep, seeing fit that your mission can continue onwards, if you see fit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No time like the present.
So you travel a bit, 5 miles. About 20 minutes later, you begin to find yourself in a wall of tunnels, blackened with covered soot, puffs up underfoot. The air is filled with a stench of burnt flesh, some of which has been seen melted on the walls and the ceilings. Dozens of humanoid bodies incinerated beyond recognition. As periodically you see impending passages. The bodies belong more than 100 Quaigots who guarded wardens were recently slain, likely by a cult. As Lahos, I'd like you to roll me an Arcana check with advantage. As you see this image, it's pretty graphic. Enjoy.
Jeez.
Are you there? Laos? Where?
Oh, sorry. What'd you say?
You. I need you to roll Arcana with advantage. You're the only person who would know this. Because of your background. With a 23, and you can ascertain that this was done by your very cult itself. The Elemental Eye has been here, the cult themselves. This is their work.
He doesn't say anything. He does cover his nose, though, and feigns disinterest.
As I'd like you to all roll an insight check, except for Lahos. Good God. As Henrik, you notice something a bit misfit with Lahos' complexion, as most of everybody seems fit, rather shocked about the scenery, but Lahos not so much. He knows much more than that meets the eye, but he hasn't really mentioned anything as you guys continue forward.
He kind of pretends he's still, like, high. I mean, we spent like an hour, right? So he's like coming down, but when he sees it, he kind of like
more like 30 minutes, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
yeah,
it goes away. It's not a like if you were consuming it like consistently, then yeah, you would be high for a long time. But yeah.
No, but I'm just like, when I see it, I kind of like feign like, oh fuck, this is crazy. Is it still the mushroom? But but I guess Heinrich kind of saw it through me. It's like, yeah, buddy.
I kind of just turn my head over my shoulder and look at him for an extra few seconds and just slowly turn my head back to the tunnel.
You guys eventually break through an area.
Oh.
This is a big map, buddy.
This is all where the chart is currently. Everything here. There's bodies everywhere. Chart.
Bam.
Something has obviously vacated this area out for their own plans.
This is very unpleasant.
I hope they didn't suffer.
There's a lot to hope for down here.
Charred corpses, I'm pretty sure that involves suffering.
Well, which way? Should probably stick together.
Yep.
Should we try being quiet? Not sure what people's capabilities are with that.
I can help with that.
As can I. Do we want
I
to be
can't
quiet?
help, but I am naturally quiet than most.
Mhm.
And
I mean, I'm reasonably quiet. I guess we can try it, and if we end up not being quiet, then so be it.
so before I say anything, Red, is this right here supposed to be blacked out? Because I can see past this.
Oh, you can see
and
it?
everything.
My
Yeah.
apologies, yeah. You
No,
can-
you're totally fine. I didn't want to say anything if I
No,
can't
no, it's
technically
fine. That's fine.
I just have a really big vision thing, so that's why I was like, I better.
It was supposed to be blocked out. I just never blocked
Okay,
it
cool,
because
cool,
I
cool.
just got lazy. But yeah,
No, you're totally fine.
I thought I got all the map, but I didn't. Alright, there we go. But yeah. But you can see silhouettes down there for sure. You see, obviously, there are creatures down there. You're not alone.
Cool.
As you can feel a cold breeze from that place. Very cold, below temperature. It's unnatural. It's like coming from Icewind Dale or the north.
Laos kind of breathes it in. Do you feel it?
Spread my arms
Yeah.
out. I spread my arms out and say, this feels nice.
Yeah.
Why is it cold? When all these bodies were burnt.
Yeah.
Well, if it's cold, that means it wasn't done recently. Many time has passed.
Well, we should keep moving. Yes? Yes?
Are we
Yes?
going to be stealthing?
We can try. No,
You want-
no harm.
Should we be stealthing with my light on? No point of being stealth if I have my
okay.
light on.
That's true.
Well, then let's just walk then.
You can be quiet still, but if you're within a certain vicinity, light could potentially destroy your stealth, depending on how you prospectively do it. If you have high stealthers to go forward to be, well, sneaky, then you can do it that way for sure. Then let the people who are not very stealthy behind.
Heinrich kind of points at his plate armor. I'm not very stealthy.
I can help a little bit with that. I can do. I have a free cast to pass without a trace, so I can do that for us really quick.
I can take lead. I'm pretty damn stealthy.
I can
Also very
follow
stealthy.
follow you up as well. I'm pretty quiet.
So I'm in the back with Henrik, is what I'm hearing.
Oh, I'll be in the front. I'm just not very stealthy.
Yeah. Oh, I have pass without a trace on.
Alright, you cast Pass Without a Trace. Everybody can roll a stealth check with a +10. I'll put a little order around you.
19.
29.
37.
18 for me with the 10.
I rolled about just as low as I can.
I am super sneaky. We keep entering forks.
As you get
Which way are we going?
closer, Belle, you can feel like your shoulders are freezing. You can almost feel your hair turning frigid ice as the temperature drops even significantly below normal. Your body starts to shake. As you can see around the corner, you see some creatures, devil creatures. They're not from these lands, that's for sure. As the air around the encampment is frigid, covering frost, turning into low-hanging stalactites into monstrosity icicles that provide a strange warp reflection for anyone who looks upon them. You see the encampment's full of ice devils.
I also see Big Boy over here.
Yeah, they're big boys. I can show
Oh.
you imagery. Yeah, there's a lot of ice boys.
Oh, look at the fat boy.
Yeah, they're gross.
Look at them chunkers. Oh my
Whoa.
goodness.
It's a chungus.
Was not expecting
They're
that.
nasty.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh lord, he coming.
Let me show you the full picture of the new art for them, but yeah, they're pretty gross. This is basically what happens to humans when they are from hell. It's what they become. They have to amend the ranks back to being what they once were. Put in Discord.
Wow. That's pretty horrific.
Yeah, a little bit.
Ooh.
On your toes, they made no way here.
Yeah, be ready for Just looks like it's gonna get messy.
We turn off my light.
As they begin
And
to
if that's the
speak
case.
in Infernal, almost. Does anybody speak Infernal?
I do.
No, but as soon as I don't recognize the language, I cast comprehend languages.
As you
Also
are
say really
casting it,
quickly,
they react to the magically spell being casted from afar. It depending if Laos, you're still up there by yourself. I'm not too sure if you moved.
Yeah, I didn't move. I'm still there.
Oh, you're still there. Okay, never mind. They don't react to you then.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't
no,
hear it
I
then.
didn't
You
move.
can't hear the language. You're too far away.
Oh, I can.
Yeah.
Nope.
I thought I had commune with nature still on, with a 300-foot range.
Yeah, these creatures.
But
are
no?
not for these guys. No.
Okay.
I do
Right,
understand Infernal though.
Yes, you hear
Oh,
them
fuck
talking about something about Zariel, the Archduke, as they begin to talk about the obelisk. In quiet words, they begin to speak about mind flayers and other things. The conversation doesn't make any sense fully, as you're too far away to already grasp it. You can see the head honcho leader himself, obviously having a conversation with the rest of them.
I'll like look towards the rest of the party that's over there, and I'll back up a little bit and try and very quietly explain what's going on.
I'll show you the imageries for the rest of the creatures in the Discord.
And what did they look like?
disgusting.
What he said.
That annoying piece of meat that you get in between your teeth that's annoying to get out.
So there's a lot of ways that they can come at us from what do we want to try to do here?
Well, we could always try to go around them.
Or you could
Try to find another way out.
You could talk to them too, or you can attack them. Whatever you see fit.
How tall are the ceilings of these caves?
The ceilings here are about 30 feet high. They're not very high.
Hmm.
But you can see there is a passage that they're kind of next to that leads into the next location.
I mean, if we want to ambush, I can pretty easily start that if we want to do that.
That is
Or
true.
we can try and talk to them. It's up to y'all.
Well, there we only have the one person that can speak Infernal. You want them to be our proxy?
I mean, they can try to talk, and if it doesn't work, then we can be on standby to kick it off, I guess.
I
Here's
do
my-
have the ability to befriend?
A creature.
Might want to talk to them, because if I have to go up and talk, then I'm going to be too close to engage in battle effectively.
Well, I'll stand in front of you and you can speak behind me. I'll be your shield.
I'll just
Or,
jump on your shoulders.
or maybe we can scare them from a roar of a dragon. It's not very tall, the room in here. It'll surely echo and frighten them.
I thought about it, but it is a little bit of a small space for Thorn.
Either way, it looks like they're guarding the way we need to go.
You do notice.
Yeah, I feel like they're going to see us either way.
I'd like you guys roll perception checks for those who can see the encampment.
No, I don't think I can then.
For those that can see the encampment with the DC
Well, I can kind of see
20,
through this crack here.
The DC 20 or high, you do notice they have killed some mind flayers, as they have a corpse of them currently freezing. As the fire begins to do the opposite effect, instead of burning, it's freezing them. As you see fit, they are hunting creatures. These squid-like creatures that you guys might have come across in your travels.
Demons doing research doesn't sound like a good idea to me, or devils doing research, not a good idea.
We should probably take them out.
So it looks like maybe there's 2, maybe 3 exits into this room. Maybe we flank them.
I mean, that's as good a strategy as any.
I'm okay with that idea. I can cast a blindness spell on them. And since it is a small room, it would affect them very, very terribly.
Can you affect all of them with that?
It is a range of 120 feet. Wait, let me double check on that.
But how many targets does it affect?
Radius.
Yeah. Because I think
No.
blindness, the
Oh, it's
blindness
only one
spell.
creature. Yeah.
It's not worth it.
I can blind.
I mean,
Quite
if
a
you
few
blind
of
the leader or something, I don't know. You
Well, I
might be able
could
to
cast at a
reduce it.
higher. Could cast at a higher tier.
From just looking at them, you can roll me a history check. If you know anything about devils, likely. If you don't know anything about devils, don't roll it. Your character has some knowledge about them.
Yeah, I think for my Hunter's Bane, I would probably know some. Oh, not much, apparently.
This allows you begin to notice a lot of these creatures are high-ranking devils themselves. Some of them probably capable of true sight. Some of them capable of harmful magic or even control of minds. Unknown to why they're here, as they have been seemingly killing mind flayers and much, much more to the story. But it's hard to tell. Can you trust devils? Devils are always love to make contracts with mortals like yourselves. But there is an also agreement too. They may know knowledge that you do not know going forward. Or you might immediately just try to kill them, but there might be some casualties along the sides, unknown to what they can do as a whole.
I will reveal a candor here. These individuals are not like the beast you fought earlier. They are strong. They will probably kill one of us, or maybe 2. However, if we attempt to parley with them, we might garner important information from them. I recommend the latter. However, as he pulls out his light crossbow, I am neutral to decisions.
Isn't
can
one
also-
of our party members like really
I
good
can-
at these
You
things?
guys can also traverse the rest of the cavern and see what else is in here before engaging. Just knowing the landscape of the entire map.
I do like that idea.
It's up to you guys on your aggression, on your thoughts. Should they be killed?
I mean,
Should they be reasoned
I'm not.
with, or otherwise ignored?
I personally am not going to make any deals with these creatures.
Nor am I.
Oh, deals? Absolutely not.
A good demon's a dead demon.
Henrik just clenches his fist on his war pick. There's no
They're
deals to
powerful,
be
but
made
so
with
are we.
devils.
It's true. And then I do remember that I do have a confusion spell that is an area.
I certainly know a few spells that can help us in this situation here. Should we continue exploring this area a bit before we engage?
From what you can
I mean,
tell,
it's
they
up
have
to-
a campsite, if anything. They're here for a reason.
This lasts for an hour, so we can sneak out, go look around, come back.
They're not apparent
kill
of
them.
you, so your stealth is still up. You haven't really done anything yet. All you know is it's fucking cold there.
Why don't we look around, come back? Who
Alright.
knows? Maybe we'll find something more important.
Yeah, true, true. I'm okay with that idea. We gotta follow a leader.
The aura, the AoE aura is the pass without trace.
I recast light.
Hey, light's still
Now that
on.
I'm
I'm not gonna bother with. Oh, you don't have it on? Oh shit, my apologies.
I had it off as soon as we got close to the encampment because I didn't want them to risk seeing me. But now that I went past it, I turned it back on.
Do you still have it on your token though, or no?
Yeah, I still have it on my token.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it on for now, just for the.
I put a hand up as I get there.
You do notice across as
Stop.
you stop, as I'd read you just make the stealth check with the pass without trace. Right, they don't smell you yet, as you see these creatures. As I would say, if Laos was closer, he would probably know what those things are. But some of you guys already know what they are. They are hellhounds.
Oh no.
Show you.
I just hold 4 fingers up and point around the right corner.
Laos kind of peeks around the corner.
What
Oh,
am I seeing in there?
oh.
As you see some hellhounds, as you begin to see closely Laos, I'd like you guys to roll me a re-stealth as well as you begin to look, as well as you guys all begin to move.
So as they see we see these, I have the slippers of spider climbing. I'm gonna start climbing up this wall here, just maybe like 15 feet or so.
Pass without trace, brother.
As you guys notice, they start barking. They don't see you, but they bark as they start to begin to react in the surrounding areas. What do you guys do? Disperse or stand your ground? As allows you to notice them, they have the mark of the cult tattooed across their skin of the Elder Eye.
Wait. I might be able to. As he,
Befriend them.
I have encountered the hellhounds back in my day, but if we do, then, we should just go. Honestly.
This is the only. There's nowhere else to go. We have to go down.
Oh fuck.
So
We
we
can
get
go
to
up.
notice closely.
I think we've gone up, haven't we?
Oh, there's more people down there.
Yeah, there's a lot of people down there.
As they start moving in your direction, you begin to see a person arrive looking at you. Who goes there? Because they don't see you yet, they shout out loud. As they speak in common. And then they change their dialect to primordial.
Ooh. I know primordial, so
So do I.
wonderful. Okay.
Are you the heathens of the devils that reside here? Should we smite? you do not show yourself, the full power of the Elder Eye shall come amidst you.
No, dear friend, no. As he kind of finally speaks up and walks forward, hands up, as he shows the markings of the tattoos of the
Your ass
acolytes
right in
that
front where the dogs are.
Ooh,
I can't see from there.
where?
Where the dogs are.
Oh, right here.
Yeah, right in the middle. As you see a little bit more, you can see your brother. Why are you here?
I've been sent on a mission. Apparently, there's some type of backup needed here.
Backup. Let them pass. Rejoice in the numbers. Come forth. As you hear a voice, a more ancient voice, is that they let you through. It's up to you if you wish to go. Your passive trace kind of falters away if you enter in here. It doesn't work anymore.
Okay.
Kind of looks behind him and gives a nod for the others to hang back, but explore if they wish, or if they want to tag along, they can tag
This is
along.
what you see. This is
Oh,
a fucking
God,
cult.
Oh,
As this is the
He kind of
cult
Do you
breathes
know
in.
these people?
of the
Mm.
elementals. You can see one of them looking at you.
Yeah.
As he gives one of the dogs a good rub.
As it growls
That
at
dog.
you. But the heat doesn't seem to really bother you.
Mm.
We'll take a quick 5-minute
Oh.
break as we'll continue onwards, as you guys can take a bio break as you see fit. As Laos is only allowed in here, the rest of you are shunned. As the dogs growl at you, not letting you in. So we'll quickly come back in 5 minutes as you guys can get any beverages or rest your breaks.
So I'm gonna be following the vibes of what we're doing. I'm not.
Oh, I'll be honest. You guys definitely should kill all these guys if you can. The Elder Eye isn't bad, but they're not good. They're not good.
I mean, it's a cult. I mean,
I mean, Lost is
tell me-
cool, but like, until he isn't, you know what I mean?
like, I'm all for fun and encampment, but like a cult, no. But
Two big encampments right next to each other. It's a little sus.
yeah. I wish I'd seen his tattoo earlier. I probably would have learned it, and then I could have casted Alter Self, and then also cast what was the other's language for communication? I think it's comprehend language. I don't recall.
Oh yeah, that you can understand any language. Yeah.
Yeah, Alter Self with my second spell slot, and then also has Speak with Dead. Just in case if we need to get some information even after they die.
I feel so bad because mostly it seems like most of you guys are like actually like new, like good, and I'm just like neutral evil. But I'm like, trying to just play some good music and then spread the word of the elemental eye.
None of this stuff is normal to Heinrich. He's just holding his weapon back because he's with others. Otherwise, he'd be knee deep in it right now.
This is like the fire, whatever. What's it called, that show with the 4 elements? This is like the fire tribe or whatever it's called.
You mean Avatar: The Last Airbender?
Yeah.
Fire Nation?
These are the Fire Nation, basically. There's only fire people here. But the faction is grouped with 4 of them. Or they hate each other, but they're all aligned to one cause. The Eye himself.
The Eye himself.
But the Fires are fanatics. They're crazy. I think out of the 4 elements, because if you ever play Princess of Apocalypse, you play in that campaign with the 4 elements. And out of the 4 factions, the Wind Tribe are like the nicest people. They're neutral. They're not good, but they're not evil.
Let me send you something, Red. Yeah.
And the water is second, and then I think Earth is third, and then fire is crazy.
That was from the fateful moment thing. I didn't get a chance to ask you. I meant to ask you earlier.
It's tongues. Tongues is what I have.
Well, you want to roll it? Okay, go for it.
Ooh.
Okay.
Alright,
Do you know what? Do you know what I roll? I don't know.
D100.
D100. Okay.
Yeah, it's a table.
16.
You got a potion of healing, or greater healing. Sorry.
Oh, word. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Oh, yeah.
basically what it gives you. It's a magic table.
Fuck yeah.
We're back.
Yeah, I just came back, but I'm waiting for everybody else. I know some people didn't leave, but I have to go to the restroom.
Uh-oh. Right.
Yeah, we usually take a 5-minute break, so 3 people will know. Sometimes we don't, but most times we usually try to.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see this place is heavily guarded. You see an archmage, 4 mages, 10 goldists, and 6 hellhounds around the vicinity of 3 entryways. So there's multiple passages to get around here. As you see, the cult of the Elemental Eye is made up of, obviously, 4 sub-factions. Earth, the Black Earth, the Crushing Wave, the Internal Flame, and the Howling Hatred. Despite their differences, they work together uneasily as an alliance, seeking to find the release their mad god, Tharizdun the Chained, who has been secretly imprisoned by likely Vecna himself. As they still are trying to undermine all this shit that is going on, as they believe the Master of the Obelisk is the key for freeing their god. Come forth, your name, he calls forth towards you, Laos.
I am Los, champion of the Elemental Eye. I'm sure you've heard of me.
There's not been a champion in many centuries. Oh, what a liar. What brings you across our ranks of the fire?
I guess as soon as you say that, he kind of flicks his eye and twitches, almost insulted, and he produces flames from his body. It starts to kind of seem yeah. Let me see, make sure I'm doing this right. As he kind of controls the flames, and then he does a bit of this as well. Let me see. Oh god, I gotta restart.
Oh no!
But yeah, flames kind of come from his body, and then as he holds out his palm, you can kind of see a duality of flame and air kind of combined together as it produces a larger flame. You dare insult me? Ha!
Disgusting! You use the 4 elements in an abomination way. You should focus your power into one source, not all 4. You weaken your horizons, pupil.
He kind of just like looks at his palm for a second and then just uses the fire.
What is your purpose here, anyways? We're about to kill you all. Seems fit. Who knows, maybe you're working for those devils. Maybe you're not a true
Don't.
believer.
Don't insult me like that. Well, I did get requested Body Eye to investigate this place. Not a lot.
Investigate this place for what reason?
There appears to be something of point of interest here. That, well, the same as you, I assume. Although the details are a bit fickle. As he kind of looks over at the group. Are they within earshot? Can they hear?
No, they are blocked out of the vicinity of now.
Okay.
As you can see,
I
the
wasn't.
individual looking at you as he kind of moves a little bit more closer. You're here for the same thing. How do I not know you're not working against us? How do I not know your friends will betray the elemental lie and kill you with it? They are not true believers like you and I. I am Veneer, the Eternal Flame, and I am the leader of my cult. We have purged many of the mind flayers of this community that seek fit towards finding the obelisk and reincarnation and freeing our Lord and Savior. I have not heard of your word or your passageways this way, Flamebender.
You see,
But if the princess of the elemental evil has saw fit to give you the power, the four elements, then you may be worthwhile. As are the princes of the elemental evils await for reinforcements before proceeding further into the depths of these horrible creatures. Mind flayers reside here, and tendrils of them. There are many that seek fit for the obelisk, many who wish to use its power for their own.
Mind flayers are nasty business.
We have
Well-
only partially wiped some of them out. We are rather impatient to finish our job, but we have other things to attend to. As us, the Fire Cult, rationalized this place. But maybe we can work with you. Maybe granting a little bit more favor. What say you, Blessed One?
I was coming to the same conclusion.
What can you offer us?
I've been blessed by the Eye himself. I've encountered Vecna's allies. I've been betrayed by some of my closest friends. I know how to survive, and the people I've come across in this short time will be quite useful in getting what we retrieve, or getting in what we hope to get.
Well, the elemental chaos has been thrown out of balance, you see. The sigils are the only way to repair it. I hope you will join that cause.
I know quite a few spells that can help repair that.
Well, and beyond the creatures that reside beyond the air are dangerous beyond belief. Even the cults, the devils reside here. I'm assuming you've met them in the cold climate.
We've had a couple of few encounters. Yes. Good work, by the way.
I hope you're not working with them, or else we have to kill you. But I know you're not stupid enough to go join them.
Where is that? I don't see it.
To earn your trust between you and me, you'll have to do a great act. You interested?
Sure.
I want you to vanquish the devils. Eradicate them from this place, so only our cult resides here. You do that or us. You will be blessed by the elemental flames. You shall be granted the bane of the elemental flames, and you shall have our allegiance, further undermining the Mind Flayers forth. Your friends may grant access to our encampments, then forth. But until now, they are outsiders. So he's offering you a blessing and a Bane Elemental Flame blessing as well, if you succeed this mission. He'll also work with you, continuing onwards with the work of obviously freeing their Lord and Savior, and hopefully obtaining the said object. So I wish you
This will be done.
vanquish the devils.
Don't worry about it too much now. The elements are quick and swift. They'll be gone before they even know it.
I hope so. As you see, they have some lost corpses around the cults. As many of the Mind Flayers had saw fit to kill them. So there's a battle. They've lost several people of their cult across these creatures. As very far and few between, but having outside help may give them the edge they need to vanquish the rest of those creatures. You may convince with your friends, you may go. The creature licks your face as it begins to let you go.
Yep. I'm just gonna give it a good, nice head pat and go back.
Everything okay?
As his face kind of like transitions from like the serious back to the happy. Ah, friends. Ooh, quite a tale. Quite a tale. So here's the thing. Two encampments. One from my place of origin, and the others are the Mind Flayers. Let's kill the Mind Flayers. If we do, we might have allegiance with the people I'm from. I'll be honest, they're not the best people. Normally we tend to stay away from the fire, but the fire also brings light. So, let's kill them. As he takes out his crossbow.
So I'm sorry. Mind flayers or devils? Because I saw devils.
Yes.
Same.
Okay.
Both?
And
So Mind
why
Flayers
should we
need to be killed. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes.
why should we trust a bunch of people who won't even let the rest of us in?
Yeah, I'm a little confused right now. Are these your people or?
Yeah.
It's how should I say this? So there's and he kind of like goes over like the grand scheme of like the elementals and how they're all separated but they're all together. And essentially, as he kind of fades back to existence. It's kind of hard to explain, but in the end, the fires are. As he kind of looks behind him and sees the hounds, a bit of nutcases, but we keep them along because at least they have the well, you know what I'm trying to say, right? As he kind of steps forward and attempts to re-stealth.
These bodies that we see on the floor, Red, are they humanoid or are they devils?
No, the bodies are not human. So they are residing creatures that was once those creatures that you just had killed. The big one. They were full
fuzzy
of-
creatures.
Yeah, the fuzzy creatures. But you also see mixtures of devils and cultist members and other things. But you can tell the The elemental fire. This was done by them. They burned them to alive. They're crazy, but they are cultists. Expectedly. They
They're a little
only know fire
crazy.
spells, and they just burn you until you die, and while you're still alive.
Well, then let's just get this done and get out of here so we don't have to be around these people for longer than we need to.
You're both a sight for sore eyes. I just want to get through
I laugh.
this.
You guys go to the devils. Let's see what they want now. Let's see if they want to.
I literally was thinking the same
detail.
thing. I was
Yeah,
like,
you
I
could because
mean,
they could offer you something different that may be more
Yeah.
beneficial, and you're like, "Fuck the cult," and then Laos is like, "Fuck, man."
Fuck, man. I was supposed to get a nice elemental boost, man.
Alright. Now, who
Yeah,
volunteers to go
lousy
speak to the Mind Flayer / demons?
They're not mind flayers. They're just devils.
Now, the devils.
I think only one of us can talk to the devils.
E.
Oh, is it you?
No.
No, it's Bella.
You could do comprehend
Sorry.
languages, and you could talk to them if you wanted to. These
I don't
days.
have. I have tongues, not comprehend language.
Oh, tongues is you can just understand, but you can't speak it.
Yeah.
No, I don't have that.
Comprehend languages, guys. Come on.
You could come in there with common and try to speak to them because devils do know multiple languages.
Tongues lets you understand any spoken, and you can. Yeah, tongues lets you understand it.
Oh, then what
Just
the
understand.
comprehend?
Yeah. I believe like when you speak, they understand what you're saying.
And it also
I have to
lets
touch them, though.
you. Yeah, it lets them understand any
Oh, you have to touch
any
them,
spoken
yeah,
or sign language. Yeah.
But that's the hard part is they have to touch them.
Oh yeah.
Let me touch you. I'm like, gross.
Yeah.
I don't think you want to touch this guy.
Let's see. Where did I see a tongue?
Well,
Oh, he's
you can.
gonna get touched for sure.
Well, yeah. So that yeah.
Yeah.
Touch him.
Yeah, it just the creature that I touch have the ability to understand any spoken or sign language that it sees or hears. Moreover, when the target communicates by speaking or signing, any creature that knows at least one language can understand it if that creature can hear the speech or see the signing. So
Yeah.
in a way, it's kind of like comprehend.
It is just you have to touch.
It's just worded
Yeah.
differently. It's basically you could speak to anybody and anybody can speak to you.
But that is a level 3 tier slot.
Alright, so what do you guys want to do? You want to bring in a person who could understand them? I'm assuming Belle. But you would have to be... you would have to be the ambassador for the team.
Does Bella want to do it? Bella want to be the proxy?
Or you could all go
I mean,
there and try to speak in common with them and see maybe if they take heed to you.
I mean, I could try to do it. Win them over with my charisma.
Yeah, that's
Do
my
it.
problem. I'm not very
I'm
charismatic. I'm not
Pretty
terrible at it,
persuasive
but-
as well.
Yeah, but you like...
I'm pretty charismatic.
I don't know if you want
Yeah,
to
but you like the other
You're a
group.
cultist.
Oh, right.
Damn!
Never mind. I'm just gonna stay back.
Yeah, they see an elemental fucking dude. I'm like, yeah, let's kill him. Let's turn him to our side.
I can also bamf out if need be. Can you do that?
Huh? What?
Oh, like Misty.
I
said.
can. Yeah, pretty much. I can teleport away if to get to safety. Can you do that if things go awry?
No, I cannot. But I can cast a confusion spell.
They're all...
Heinrich motions over to the group that I'm gonna go around, so we're not on one front.
Alright, you gotta re-stealth. boys.
I'm gonna
I'm
stay.
honestly more on team kill than team toss.
Yeah, I'm not about to work with some devils, to be completely honest.
But
And
so,
I'm-
okay, but do you guys want me to as distraction?
Ooh,
I don't want
that's
to put
bad.
you in that situation. I'd rather ambush them. We have.
Yeah, if you would rather be, if you don't want to be up close for it.
I mean, like-
10, 21.
I don't, because do we really want to talk to them? Do we want to just ambush? I mean, if we want to talk, then we can go with that plan. But somebody's gonna have to go up there.
Someone has to be.
I mean,
the
what
fucking guinea pig.
I was gonna do is I was gonna have the devils go for the cultists, and then we just pass them.
Just make them fight each other.
Well, the
That's
problem
what I
is
was
That's what I was thinking too.
they could have done that, but they're not doing that.
Yeah, they're already
because-
here.
Because they're losing numbers because of these mind flayers. They're both battling these mind flayers.
Hmm.
Yeah. The way I was gonna go about it was. I
Oh,
was
you're
gonna
like,
tell
oh,
them
he
that
made fun of you. Let's fuck him up.
Pretty much was like, hey, there's some cultists over there. We'll go
they
take
know
care of
they're
some mind
they
flayers.
know they're there. Yeah, they already know. That's why. That's
So
why.
that's what I was gonna say,
they're
so
not-
that we didn't have to fight either group and we could just pass them.
I think
But if you guys
that
wanna
was
fight 'em, we
happened,
can
it
fight 'em.
would have happened.
I would honestly just rather wipe out the devils, but if you want to try to pass them, then
We can
So-
fight them. I'm fine with that.
It's up to you guys. You know, you can. But some of you guys want to fight, some of you guys want. So you guys do a vote.
Oh, Heinrich.
keep
wants
in
to
mind
fight
we
the
have to
devils.
get out of here too. So
Hmm.
Mhm.
clearing out areas.
We got to go through the devil encampment anyways, which
You know,
seems
these-
like the way down further.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of these cultists, but for this mission,
Specifically,
you might want them more on our side than the devils.
just for right now, I guess.
They're crazy,
I
but
mean-
at least they're reasonable.
Yeah,
Kind of.
Laos has ties to them at least, so we have that.
Then they did promise, once we dispatch of these devils, they would allow you guys into the encampment. They would treat you as strangers, but they won't attack you, and they might even offer assistance.
Yeah, I still don't trust them. We can still kill these devils.
Yeah, that's
though.
fair.
I'll
not-
never
I
trust
don't
them.
the cultists.
You can't say anything that's going to make me trust anyone from the cults, but
Exactly.
yeah, we have to pick.
At the end of
You
the
know.
campaign,
Yeah, I had to pick one.
At the end of the campaign, Lowe's just fucking changes your character. Hey, I'm a part of the cult now.
We all join this cult.
Yeah, I'm not like big on any group. I'm kind of here for myself. So. And
Yeah,
I'm
that's
also.
us.
Here's the thing. We have a
warrior.
mission, so we need to get the mission done.
Yep.
So let's do this. Then we flank them.
As
Two
I
on one
said,
side.
ambush them from as many directions as we can.
I can make a stand here.
Um,
I'm gonna do a inspiring
Alright.
leader first.
So Henrik, your stealth is a fail at the moment.
It's a plus 10?
You get a 5.
I think that went away after 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
it stays on for an hour.
Oh yeah, I was
no,
I was
you
about to correct.
re-stealth
Passes
it,
an hour.
So.
Mm.
that's- Oh wait, where? Let me. Someone.
Isn't it still a plus 10 though inside that
Yeah,
little
yeah.
field?
Yeah, he rolled
be
a
a 15
5,
now.
so. Yeah, he
So
does
it'd only be
15.
15.
Yeah, his is
so
a
they
fail.
would
It's
fail.
automatically fail for them. It's too low.
Okay.
So you
But you
guys
guys no
get
apparent reason, as they do begin to react to your attention, as you are literally
20
at the front. As
20
the
temp HP.
The
Guys.
creatures kind of like dart their eyes towards you. Who goes there?
I'm readying a shot.
Same.
I wave out my hand. Hello there.
Alright, you unstealth yourself. That's
Yeah,
okay.
and
That's fine. I reveal myself.
Alright.
How far do you want me to go up front?
It does as much as you. It depends how you feel comfortable.
I'm
As you
gonna
see
try
this
to make my way.
bulbous creature look at you. Greetings. What is your purpose here, child?
My good sir, I only seek passage through the caverns.
Passage. For what reason? He speaks common to you, actually. He speaks tongues to you.
There's something that we're searching for.
We.
Unfortunately,
There are more of you.
there are. I'd be more than happy to provide the information. That way to gain some sort of trust with you.
Come
I'm not
forth
here.
and rest upon our encampment. I know it's quite cold, but you should get used to it. Do not attack my brethrens. They're here for a reason. They would have killed us by now.
Rightfully so. Many will look at you and think to strike first and ask later.
Perhaps. But we would weaken your sources by a significant amount. And I don't think you want to use your resources so sparingly.
And how wise you are to think so.
Well, I'm a devil after all. My name is Sagok. It's a pleasure to meet you. What shall I call you?
You can call me Miss Rabbit. And I bow.
Come forth towards the camp. As you start to feel the freezing temperature start to freeze. It's cold, but you probably don't want to stay here for an hour. You probably freeze to death, but...
I actually have a draconic bloodline. I have cold resistances.
Alright, it's nice to you then. But for anybody
It
else,
is
it's
nice.
fucking cold. In plate armor and
Mhm.
freezing their asses off. As
Mhm.
he allows you to come forth, as he can look at you. We were just dispatching our devils here. The Archduke Zariel saw fit. We seek fit to claim the obelisk. I'm assuming you're here for that same reason.
The obelisk does interest me. You are correct.
What knowledge do you have that we can barter?
I do know that there is a certain mage out there in the overworld who is very interested in this obelisk that we are searching for. And by we, I do mean you and me.
We can come to an agreement. There might be more out for you than what this mage can offer you in your lot.
Thank you.
However, you know the Mind Flayers. They worship here. They serve a demon lord named Orcus.
Urkus. And I have no knowledge about. Sure,
Oh.
he's frightening.
He's the lord of the undead around here. Countless Mind Flayers we've been protruding across. We're invested making sure that our minions and our demon lords do not possess such powerful artifacts upon their ranks. As we devils have tried wiping out many of the Mind Flayer lairs, well, as we are currently resting before we enter back in, as he resides his hand towards the passageway. As you can tell, there are very few of us left. There are too many to count.
I see. These mind flayers. Do you know how many there are? Number per se?
Too many for your team to handle.
Quite right, you must be. With strong demons such as yourselves, I'm sure you know are none the wiser than to just march forward recklessly.
Are you starved? As he snaps his fingers, he magically summons a scrumptious banquet as he invites you all to relax if you see fit.
Your kindness knows no bounds, and I bend.
I know how to treat a lady, of course, and I know how to treat well heroes. I'm certainly sure we can work together in offering a grand alliance between devil and mortals.
Many might find that taboo. But I'm sure we are in agreement that these mind flayers are a hindrance to our research.
What say you? Enjoy a meal with me? And offer an alliance and allegiance to us? And for that, we can offer you much more and power beyond belief.
How could a guest refuse over such a beautiful banquet that you have served us today? What do I see among this banquet?
All the foods and scrumptious, your eyes galore. Peach cobbler, nice turkey, gravy, you name it. It's like cuisines of what mortals would love.
Hmm.
Wine beyond belief. As it's right smacked next to him.
Heinrich's just gonna put his hand on Jessica's arm and whisper, "Devils aren't to be trusted. I wouldn't eat that, even if it's bad manners."
We ask nothing in return, cleric. Merely just your allegiance. We are generous, and we require assistance. And I'm assuming you wouldn't want the Demon Lord Orcus to gain this power.
Heinrich just looks him dead in the face and just looks a hole through his soul if there is one. Doesn't say anything.
If you don't mind me asking, was there a battle here recently?
Plenty of them. We've been residing here for countless months.
Months, you say? Strong demons such as yourselves, I can't imagine what must be keeping you at bay.
I'm not foolish to die. But my men seek fit retribution. Join me upon the table in request upon this approval. Refuse me, and I will see you as a threat. You might even allegiance yourself with the cult, the elemental fires, or the elemental eye, Tharos Dune.
Now. We humans may be naive, but some of us don't believe in the cult, especially that of the eye. We are not that sheepish to follow just anyone.
Then why refuse my offer? I have not asked anything of you.
You are correct. You have not. I will sit with you. But at the moment, I will just have some water as I am fasting at the moment, if you may respect that.
Alright, do you sit with him at the table or no?
Yes.
Alright, let's pretend you're there. Get a bit closer.
Okay, thank you.
Henrik, you watch. Do you stop her or do you just watch?
No, I just watch. She has free will.
Damn right!
I'm looking this one dead in the face now.
Son of a bitch, watching that figure. Fuck you.
He strokes himself. I'm joking. Alright, as he looks at you. So what can you offer us, the devils? Besides what we can offer you. You obviously want this object. But we also want the Demon Lord Orcus to be stopped at a demise. The Underdark is currently at war with another. And all matters of devils is that Orcus is not to gain possession of this relic. It's as potent as it is at the obelisk. If you can agree upon this deal, we can quickly draft up a bewildering 100 pages contract full of appendixes, and rather sub-appendixes, and conditions, of course.
Now, our team is looking for the obelisk and we would like to use it for our research here. Nothing for personal gains, we just like to know more of its history and its power.
Well, all devils require a contract, of course. We don't work for free.
I can only imagine that's the nature of all living creatures.
Do you have a sage background by chance?
I do not. Entertainment background.
As you begin to watch a full magical contract appear before your eyes, slacked on the table as you enjoy your crystal clear water, you can roll an intelligence check.
Oh. Is the saving throw right?
It's just a check, just a regular intelligence.
Trying to figure out where I go for that.
Are you using D&D Beyond, right?
Yeah.
Just click on the top one that says intelligence on the top row below your name. There you go.
Go. Wah.
6. Oof.
I know.
You realize quickly enough you're not comfortable reading this whole clause itself, as there's a lot to read here.
I look to him and I look at the paper and I say, "This won't take time. I may not be very intelligent, but I'm also no fool. I would like to read this very carefully if you don't mind."
Take your time, enjoy.
I'm gonna cast message to Jessica Rabbit,
You do that,
and I'm
as
gonna
the
say,
message gets interrupted. As you can tell, as you say the message, you can tell someone's listening to it on the other end. Depending if you want to keep going with the message, you can stop.
no, I'll stop.
All right. Seems
But
like
I'm ready. Just an FYI, I am readying a shot. If they go to sign any contract, I'm firing at this big giant thing down here.
Oh yeah, my bow's been training that thing the whole time.
They know of your presence at the moment.
That's fine.
Rabbit, so, but they're awaiting upon Jessica Rabbit's decision. At the moment, they are not threatening her with any remorse or any threat, but hoping that they're willing to work together. But of course, you can bring these papers back to Hendrik if you see fit.
Oh, Ken? Okay, because I was gonna ask if I could do that.
Of course. But
Like,
if he falters his intelligence check, then it's probably not going to be great.
No, that's probably
Depending if he
true.
doesn't even know how to read it.
Yeah, but at least I wouldn't be surrounded by demons. So I'm gonna do just that. Check. And I show these papers and I whisper, "So what's the plan?"
Devils shall not be made friends or allegiances with me. You should take that contract, crumble it up in a ball, and throw it away.
Yep. What are we doing here? I thought we were causing a distraction and assaulting them.
Yeah, I thought so too. I was causing the distraction, I said. I said I was gonna be the distraction. I'm waiting for y'all to actually do something.
Heinrich's just gonna grab it out of her hand, and I'm gonna. I see what you have here. And I'm just gonna crumble it up and throw it on the floor. We won't be making any deals with devils today. Unless you could read this, but Jessica, if you have free will, you may do as you please, but I will not be signing any contracts or being part of anything with the devil. And I throw it on the floor.
You made your plan. And I see fit for no more conversation be had. I like your own initiative. I tried! I can't convince you. Power!
Oh, did I go twice? Whoops, I actually did it twice, I didn't realize. But at least I rolled 20.
It's gonna be a battle.
You
Oh,
have
I
to
didn't touch my
activate
icon.
them.
Damn it.
Yeah.
There you go.
So do we get to aim our shots or?
No, not really. The people who are stealthing, they have advantage on their initiative. That's what you get. So Bella,
Ooh, okay.
Trio here gets it. Lau is you're out in the open. You're not with them, so you don't get it.
Oh, I thought I was.
Same exact thing.
You're not with.
I thought I was hanging out in the back just
Yeah,
because
you're
of
not. You're not. You're exposed now. They can see you.
Okay.
You've been exposed the moment I waved my hand.
Yeah, that's why the three of them left with the passive load trace. They left you for death.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because you're
Oh,
No, we
yeah.
left to close. We left to close off the
fucking
passage.
Yeah, that's fair.
Alright, gotta get some musics and we'll get into battles. Get some jams here. fight of the life. Oh god. I got a natural 20 on one of them. Anybody get nat 20s?
No, I only got a dirty 20.
Okay. One of the ice devils got a nat 20. One of the lemurs got a 30. Alright, that's a creature. Looks at
A
you.
timer.
I guess to move to you. Attacking you, Jessica. As it uses its attack, it misses.
How dare they?
This one. I'll move over here and attack Henrik as it will attack 3 ice spears at you as it chucks them all at you. 23.
Got a shield. My AC is now 26.
As they bounce off your shield, as these ice kind of spears break into a million pieces.
Okay. I'm gonna take a shot. I'm aiming for the leader over here.
Okay.
32 hit.
Damn.
Okay, so
Damn
this is
it.
not gonna be a
Here we
normal
go.
arrow. This is a lightning arrow. So he is gonna take 48 lightning damage.
Alright, as he's going to use Instinctive Charm on you as a reaction, roll me a Wisdom save.
That's an advantage.
DC's a 19. Nice.
21.
You succeed as you do not get charmed by him.
So he's gonna take 48 lightning, and everything within 10 feet of it has to make a dexterity saving throw or take 2d8.
10 feet.
So he takes the 23, and everything within 10 feet takes 12 or half on the save.
What's the save?
Dex 17.
Okay. Card that was 19. They do have an advantage because it is a spell you shot at, so natural 20 and 16. The lemur just dies instantly. He has no HP. Scatters blood everywhere.
And then my second shot is going at the leader again.
That's a hit.
It didn't do my extra damage from my bow, so it gets an additional d6 of radiant.
Oh, max damage.
And then I'll move over here and call it a turn. If I can find theirs.
Alright, Jessica, what do you want to do?
I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on the creature that attacked me.
Alright. The little ooze creature?
The little ooze creature has to do a dex save.
Okay. It's really weak at it. As you do it, you watch it incinerate and fire.
That's what you get for trying to touch me. Trash. God, it's such an ugly picture.
They're very unpleasant looking creatures.
It's beautiful. What are you talking
They're
about?
ugly, no matter what edition they're from.
I don't care what you say. You cannot convince me they're beautiful.
Anything else you want to do, you have a bonus action left. And movement.
No, pretty sure that one.
So you wanna stay
I'm good
right
right
here?
there. Yep, I'm gonna stay
Alright.
right there.
Jax.
All right, let's go. Run up here a little bit. A lot of disgusting creatures out here. Let's try thinning the herd a little bit. I'm gonna start aiming for the little meatballs. We'll go for this one here. I'm gonna bonus action activate my Crimson Right on my weapon. So it's gonna do some more lightning damage, and I'll start firing at this one up here.
You fire a shot.
I'm hoping a 21 hits.
Yeah, that's a hit. So you scattered into a million pieces.
All right, second one on that one.
That's a hit.
I don't know why the type isn't showing up, but
I don't know. Because it's a homebrew weapon, you'll have to change it probably. But
yeah, I think I just have to fix it on this sheet. Yeah, for now that's it. Okay.
the Bob
I
Devil.
clicked the button. I don't think it
probably
did anything.
Okay, switch it. Oh, there we go. As the Bob Devil, seeing its creatures as it sees you running away from a fight, it begins to follow in pursuit. As it's gonna charge you, taking a whopping 3 attacks on Bell. They both miss. As it swings with its tail for its 3rd attack. Misses all hits.
Oh, okay. Run in here.
Your concentrate's gone, probably not. Well, it's still up, but it's not going to really do anything, but I'm just going to remove it.
Oh, yeah, it's fine.
Because it is concentration.
Yes, it is. We're gonna just take 3 attacks on this guy.
Alright.
24.
That's a hit.
Okay. And it's not slashing damage. It is radiant damage.
Oh, I also have to take damage from my thing, which does not go into my temp.
Second. Oh my freaking god, the damn
Bumble!
ones.
2d20.
7 and 13?
Is 7. Alright. 13 is a... it hurts yourself, so if you want to hurt yourself, you take half the message damage. Or 7, you have disadvantage on your next attack roll.
I'll take the disadvantage. Disadvantage. And
Watch me double crits back to back.
I know, right?
18
18?
is a miss.
Ooh.
Oh,
He's
Alright.
got some armor.
Okay. That's it for me. Go on.
Barb Devil seeing this thing's just shooting away as he charges towards Jet. Jex as it will attack.
I will shield, so that'll get me up to 25.
Alright, so the crit's the only thing it hits you.
Yeah.
As the tail just kind of slaps you and slices you for not much slashing.
Okay. Shout out to Temp.
Oh, Jessica. Sorry. As this thing begins.
I was just trying to watch.
Oh. My apologies. I know you want to. But we're on different battlefields. As this thing charges you, Jessica, as it tries to attack you.
Mhm.
Does a 10, 25, or 12 hit you?
10 and 12 do not. 25 does, unfortunately.
Claws you for 11 piercing as it grapples you.
And it grapples me? Wow.
So you have no
Shit.
movement speed. It kind of grabs and chokes your neck. The gross As he looks towards you, time for you to forget. As he uses forgetfulness on you, roll me an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
20.
20 total.
You
not an
succeed as you do not get stunned for 1 minute. As it doesn't work.
Ooh.
How is this possible? That's the ends his turn. That's all I can do. Oh, meatballs coming towards you. Misses. Meh.
I love how they're called lemurs.
So that's a miss.
That's a miss, yeah.
So one goes towards Henrik. Misses.
Yep.
Ice devil creature will begin to make its base around you, turning around. As he will kind of jab you with 2 spears and a tail. 21 and 15. Dodge and weave as it tails you. Misses. That's allowed. This is your turn.
About time.
Walk up here. Just give it a little walk up. Surprise, motherfucker!
Oh god!
I'm gonna cast Bane. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Bane.
Who are you casting on?
A 1, a 2, a 3.
Brunch.
Alright, it's a concentration spell. It's not bad.
Yeah, Christmas saving throw 18. And then I'm going to then I'm gonna give a bardic inspiration to my noble friend Heinrich. And then I'm going to run back home. That's it.
Pussy. As you run back, one of them strikes you with its tail. 21.
Oof, not the tail.
Oh, actually, it's minus now. It's Bane. 20.
Definitely still is.
Alright, you get slapped for 10 slash in the back. Roll a con save.
Not the con save.
Should be. Oh my god, you suck.
So
The Bane disappears.
Rip.
Alright.
I'm gonna. No, never mind. I'm not gonna.
Alright, Henrik, what do you want to do?
This was only a level 1 slide, yeah.
I know, but it's, it's the first fucking spell fail about the session. What do you want to do?
Trying to move this, center this on me, but I can't move it.
You want it where?
Center it on me.
Oh yeah, it's on you.
Oh, it's actually it's a 15-foot radius, so I need a 30-foot.
Okay, just you can.
Oh, I think he needs to put like a token thing, like an aura on it.
Oh, you want an aura on you? What are you casting?
Oh, Spirit Guardians. It's
Oh
15
yeah, no,
foot
you don't need
radius.
that. You don't need that. I'll put it on you.
At 4th level.
Yeah. Yeah. I have an aura thing pops in like that.
Perfect. And
It's
haven't
only the people
used-
you can see, so just be careful that people you can't see. They are obviously now some allies that could actually.
Yeah. I'm not sure if this hits now.
No, it hits on the
says-
start of their turn.
Okay, so
That's how I do it. I always do the start of the turn because if I
That's
do it
fine.
now, it's going to be confusing.
okay, yep, I'm done.
All right. As the devil takes it, he has to roll a save. Wisdom save. 17 fails. Give me the damage.
Yeah, mine's 18.
So he begins to march forward slowly through the brightness of this radiant light going for you, Hendrik, and attacking you 3 times. Trying to break through. 26 is probably crit gonna hit you. 23?
Yes. They both hit.
Do you want to shield again or no?
No, the crit's gonna hit anyway.
Oh, and I meant
so.
the 23 you said.
No, I'm good.
Okay. Alright, you take 22 points of damage as it grapples you. So it will place you over here, actually. And then the other one will slap you with the tail for 12. You'll have to make 2 con saves.
Okay, so I roll this with advantage. First one is a 26. Second one, 28.
Alright, just take some damage. Alright, as this Ice Devil begins to see fit. This person's all good. So it looks at Laos from afar, chucking some spears at his face. 17, 17, 17. Wow.
I'm gonna take my reaction and do some cutting words. See if I can find it here. Here it is. Okay.
Yeah, you can cutting words one of the attacks.
I'm gonna do it on the third one.
Okay. So you can roll your bardic inspiration dice, use it to reduce the damage.
Yeah.
Reduces the roll damage or 10.
So that last one doesn't hit, but the 2 do hit.
Okay, enjoy the damage. As you watch the spear magically appear to his hand. As at the end of your turn, you can't take a bonus action or reaction. Its speed is reduced by 10 feet. Enjoy.
So it doesn't stack.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna squeeze right past this guy. I will take the attack of opportunity.
Alright, I'll claw you. Natural 20.
I mean, yeah, that'll hit.
As he grabs you. Grabs in the back of your head. You're like, where are you going?
Oh,
If I can just barely see the outline of the token, can I see him?
See who?
The one that just grabbed her?
No, they're all on the other side of the wall. You can't see them.
Oh, okay.
hang on, let me see what I've got here. Okay, whatever, I'll just stab it. I'm not great at stab.
That's a hit. It's a regular. Oh, it's not magical?
No, it's just a short sword.
Alright. It still does damage. It doesn't have resistances. They changed the stats on how they work now. It gives the players an opportunity to still kill it.
Oh, dang it. I
But you
meant to-
slice into it, you begin to feel the squeezing of. Actually, no, it doesn't happen yet. Apologies. You're fine.
Okay. For my bonus action, I'll do what I meant to do before attacking it, which was Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
And I'll go for attack number 2.
That's it.
Do D6 of force.
Yeah, one day I want to see an Aragon Ranger. It's just like the opposite of like bows. It's just actually attacks with its swords.
It was my original thought process, but then I heard that there were going to be some other people with swords and things, and we didn't have any more.
Well, it's good to be
really
versatile.
ranged.
You know, you could be a trick of trades, I guess. But you wouldn't be strong in anything, sadly.
Exactly.
Alright, is that your turn?
I guess so. Super
Alright,
annoying.
Jessica, it's your turn. You're grappled. What do you want to do?
I am going to cast another Sacred Flame.
Alright. Which creature?
I'm the one that's currently grappling me right now.
Dexterity. A 20. Actually, no, 7, because it's not magical. That's just normal attack. It takes the damage as it kind of gets seared a little bit with some light.
Is it possible for me to still do a bonus action?
Yeah, you can still bonus action still. You're just grappled. You have no movement speed. You still can move your hands.
Okay. So then I will go ahead and do a Dragon's Breath, actually.
Casting it on yourself. Okay.
Well, yeah, not myself, yeah. And I'm going to do
What element are you choosing?
Ziggin Poison.
Doing poison?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you dragon breath it, it'll dexterity save. 16,
Yeah.
It makes the save, because it does have magic resistance. It avoids it. So it point blank tries to shoot at it. Doesn't seem to do anything. As you begin to realize, as they begin to inhale the fumes of the poison, it seems like it doesn't bother them. As you realize they probably are not infected by poison.
Oh, that's my turn.
Alright. Next.
All right. I will go for the one right next to me. I do have Gunner.
You got the sharpshooter thing? Nice.
No, I have Gunner, so it's still.
Oh, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't provoke kind of practical.
So I'll fire at the guy right in front of me.
You kind of start shooting his kneecaps.
Yeah. There we go. One more.
16 is a hit. Its AC's trash. It's bloody.
Ah, Jesus Christ. All right, fuck it. I'm going to action surge.
I had enough of this shit.
Yeah.
Let's see, fire 2 more shots.
No.
Yeah, that's a hit. That's a hit. It's almost dead.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, they have a lot of HP.
Yeah. All right, and then I'm going to climb up on this wall over here, and still stay within range, but kind of come
Okay,
up over him.
sure.
And then these devils, they can attack like 3 times. Is that, or
These ones
like these
can,
ones
the
are
ice ones.
the big ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
Same with these guys. They can attack 3 times, but their attacks are
Yeah.
strong.
Yeah, this one down here. I'm going to use my bonus action and do Blood Curse of Bloated Agony on it. And I will take 4 damage. Alright, and that's me.
How does that look like when you roleplay that out?
The eye under her eye patch starts to bleed.
Ooh.
Nasty.
Alright. The barbed devil begins to attack its individual, dragging you with it as it has a rather romantic time with you. Attacking you. You will die! 24?
On who?
Bell.
Oh.
Are you there, Sydney?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, the 24 hits.
Alright, take 14 piercing as he starts crushing your windpipe.
Well, that's rude.
Alright. Our invincible tank, what do you want to do? There's 4 guys around you that can't hit you.
So let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and bonus action. We're gonna cast Wrathful Smites. So anything I hit, they'll be frightened of me until the end of the spell that ends, but they also take more psychic damage.
They're immune to frightened, so they can't be frightened.
That's fine. I just want the more damage.
Okay. What's this? I think wisdom save on which one?
So it's any creature I hit
Oh, okay.
with the attack. Whenever I find my weapon.
Oh, it doesn't. Oh, it's just for the frighten. Okay, it's not for the damage.
Yeah, the frighten is if they're immune, that's totally fine.
Yeah.
So
What are you
does
attacking?
19 hit this guy?
It misses.
Fucking course it does.
Yeah.
He's like the opposite of Eno, just
Yeah.
missing.
Yeah, he's
Oh gosh!
fumble 2d20.
Dear Lord.
This is my third natural one.
That's a bad one.
2 and a 3.
2 and a 3. You chuck your weapon 15 feet away from you as it's behind you.
Both of them do that?
Your weapon's just chucked behind you. Yeah, they're both 2 and 3
Oh.
are the same.
Oh, cool.
Your weapon
Well-
is literally behind you, 15 feet away.
That's cool.
You're not a warlock, are you?
Okay.
I'm coming back.
I am a warlock.
Do you have
I
the
am a warlock.
hexblade or not?
I am a hexblade, yeah.
Yeah, you can use a bonus action to get it back to you.
Yeah, I just used my bonus action though, so I
Oh,
will get
shit.
it back next turn.
All right. No,
Yep, so that's it for me.
no weapon. All right. All right. This thing is still attacking you, Jack. Says it's not letting you go.
Yeah.
Claw. Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah.
That one's gonna hurt. He grabs you by your leg,
Okay.
kind of pulling you down to the ground.
Roan.
And he's gonna roll fumble. He'll do the 13 to himself, so that inflicts himself. So one of his attacks hurt him. So that will he kind of slashes himself for half the amount of damage. But the tail kind of slaps him in the face. It's kind of dazed.
Ah! I know the feeling.
Alright, this thing has to make a wisdom save for your radiant damage. 19.
My spell save is 18, so it
It
passes.
still takes half as it still takes damage though. It takes half as much damage, which is the cool thing about that spell. So it takes 12 as it gets seared. It doesn't really like the lighting the searing is. It begins to try to drag with its half its speed with Jessica out of the equation. Get away from me! This is my prey! As he kind of attacks you, Jessica, 10, 13, 21.
21 does hit, yes.
Alright, stabbed for 16 slashing. Because I'd like you to roll me a concentration check for your spell. If you're concentrating on the spell, I think the breath weapon is.
It's not a concentration.
It isn't? Okay.
Nope.
Alright, this thing was like, you will bow to me and bend the knee! As he casts Dominate Monster on you.
Oh, does he? Counter spell.
Alright, you're gonna have to roll the con save of his spell, so roll me a con save.
Con save, I believe
It's an 18 you need.
Okay. Is that me
Basic
concentrating
concentration.
on a spell? Because I
Yeah.
have advantage.
No, it doesn't. That's not Warcaster,
Okay.
it's just con save.
Okay.
That's just how it works.
I don't have
So
more. Yeah, okay.
No, no. 17?
17?
Fail.
Yeah, Bardic. Does Bardic help?
I
Bard
do
does
have a
help.
Bardic.
Mhm.
What does that do?
Nice.
12.
I roll a d12?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
As you stop it,
Okay.
as it sizzles out, as the spell is
Nice.
regained back to his spell slot, but you stopped it. That's all basically it is. The new counter spell is kind of weird, but that's how it is. As he kind of gets pissed off, why can't I kill you or control you?
Oh no.
That's the answer's turn. As the meatballs attack. 12. No.
Miss.
21.
Miss.
Meatball will have to make a wisdom save. 14, he fails as he gets incinerated by the radiant. He has only 9 HP. There's no way he's gonna live. As the ice devil creature begins to try to attack again, trying to break the ranks because it might give up if it can't do any damage to tanky boy.
Miss. Miss.
As it gives up, it doesn't look at you as it looks its attention towards Jax.
That's right. Come here.
It rotates his.
Louse.
Allows.
Yeah. I'm gonna move up there and give a guiding bolt on the one that's attacking Miss Rabbit.
Okay.
Okay. I can just click it. Fast.
21's a hit.
Yep.
Yeah. For 14, as you kind of sear its body, it still stands, but the next attack has advantage on it.
And then I'm going to
Remember, you can't use a bonus action or a reaction because of that ice spear.
yeah. But I am gonna run away though, so
And your speed's reduced by 10, so.
that's okay.
This bitch.
Yeah, he is a bitch. He does that in all games. Except for one game. Alright, Hendrik, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna attack this guy.
Okay.
Actually, I have Warcaster. Can I cast a spell?
Yes, you can.
Without.
Yes, you
Okay,
can.
I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt on that thing.
Alright, it will be a disadvantage because you are
Okay.
still within the 5
Alright.
feet.
Sure.
17 is a miss. You can roll your Bardic if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that for sure.
12.
Well,
Alright, it hits. Roll damage. As you sear its back for 10 points of radiant. As next attack has advantage on it.
Nice.
And I'll end my turn.
Honestly, I think these ice devils are stronger than the actual head honcho. He can't do shit. He's trying to manipulate you. He's trying to even confuse you. It does nothing. He just makes.
He's not
saves.
having a good time.
This guy's gonna roll the wisdom. Yeah, it fails. Alright. He's taking the damage as he's just gonna keep trying to break through your. Stop concentrating! 19.
22 hits.
6 piercing as he's gonna move you a little bit more into the corner. Slow, of course, or push you into the wall. But yeah, he kind of shoves you in the corner. As he's got.
Take it.
Yeah, he takes some damage, but. Yeah. Alright. Ice Devil here. Where'd you go? I can smell you! As he chases after our hero here. As you can make an attack of off if you want, Jessica, as it runs past you going for Laos.
Okay, I will attack then with my rapier then, with my
Okay.
weapon.
Go ahead. 10 is a miss.
No.
As Ice Devil sees you, Laos, as it tries to kill you.
hello.
Jamming that spear into you. 16, 12, 14.
I'm going to make the 16 miss with my reaction. D12.
You can't use a reaction, remember, the ice spear.
Oh, I thought my turn was already okay. All right, then.
Oh.
All right, never mind.
Oh, until the end of its next turn. So you have to wait until its next turn is done. So once it's
Gotcha.
done,
16 and 14 hit.
that's low AC, buddy. As it puts it back
Yeah.
on you, the reaction. The thing is gonna kill you if no one kills this thing.
Let's see.
Bella.
18 plus 3 is 6.
If the combat has been spread out, this is where players die.
Alright, stabby stab time again.
Alright, that's a hit. You start jabbing your knife into him. Oh, did you roll a con save for your hunter's mark from last attack?
I can't lose concentration
Oh,
from damage
No, really? That's new. Cool.
on that spell specifically.
So it just lasts until
One of
an
the-
hour.
One of the new ranger abilities. It's like a level 11 thing. Anyways, attack number 2.
That is miss. Yeah, everybody's spread out.
Well, they spread us out.
Yeah, well, it's
Yeah,
smart.
that's
They
true.
are smart creatures.
Now, Laos, you spread yourself, bitch.
Alright, Jessica.
I'm just gonna cast another
You have
Sacred Flame.
advantage on him because he is lit up, so it's up to you if you want to use Sacred Flame.
Yay.
Sacred Flame will not
Or-
give you advantage. So if you have like a spell that's an on-hit spell or a rapier attack, you do get advantage on it.
That's true.
Oh, that ice devil, when he attacked, he would take D8 necrotic damage from the second attack.
Okay. Woo!
Yeah.
See anything you like?
No, not really.
Wow. Do what you want to do.
Yeah, I'm just. Let's just say. Yeah, it's just Sacred Flames. Right now.
Alright. Dexterity. 17 succeeds, takes no damage.
I thought I have advantage.
No, it's
oh,
only
no.
on hits.
Oh, that's right. That's
Only-
right. That's right.
Yeah,
I
not
forget.
saves.
I forget.
Do you want to bardic
got it.
anybody or yourself or? Actually, I don't
Pretty
know if
sure I
bardic-
still have that. I'm pretty sure I still have bonus. No, I
Oh,
haven't yet.
okay.
But I have bonus still, I believe.
Yeah, you have your breath weapon that does nothing to it, so I don't know what you want to do.
That's true. No, that's fine. Nothing at the. I could use one of my innate sorcery. Make one of my I can take a bonus action to unleash a simmering magic for a minute.
You want to use innate magic? It gives you advantage on your cantrip stats.
Okay.
But that's only not for saves. It's only for attacks.
Does it have to be cantrips, or are it gonna be like regular spells?
You can do it for spells too. Yeah, spells can be advantage. They just can't be saving throws. They have
Yeah,
to be
anything
on
that's to hit.
hit. To hit. Yeah. So do you want to use that for your bonus action?
Yeah.
All right, Jax. What do you want to do?
Is-
All right, just remind you that you have that on for next time.
Yeah, I'm going to keep going for this fucker over here.
All right. 19. That's it. You buckshot him right in the face, killing him.
All right.
Or
Yeah,
you have advantage on if you want to attack him.
Yeah, I'll
That's all.
take a shot at that one too.
That's a hit. 19.
So 19, yeah. Actually, with that one for the 19, instead of that damage, I'm going to use one of the charges for the future problem.
Okay.
So that won't hit until the start of my next turn, but it'll do extra damage.
Okay. So no damage until.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna move if he wants to try to take attack of op.
Sure. That's you. Move away. I gotta put the grapple. that he will try with a spear. 27.
Yeah. I might have a reaction. Hold on.
Oh, if it hits you, you lose your reaction, so it's up to you how you want to use it.
Oh, actually, it wouldn't matter because it would still hit.
Alright,
So yeah, that's fine.
It stabs you. You lose 10 speed of movement. You can't take a bonus action or reaction on your next turn.
Okay. So let's see, 20. Oof, okay, so yeah, I'll still run. So I lost what, 10 feet?
Yes.
Okay. I want to actually get up here. So I'll get right there. And then I'll I'll bonus action second wind. So I'll get back 10 hit points.
I don't think you can use that. It's a bonus action, right?
Oh, and yeah, you're right.
Yeah. It starts now, and once he hit you.
Okay, yeah, okay. That's
Alright, this Barb Devil is going to keep attacking Bella as he just kind of like just rakes across. He's gonna keep moving you further into the knee, like just ramming you against the wall, trying to do as much damage as possible. Those all miss, assuming.
Yep.
Yeah, what are you made out of?
I summon my blade back to my hand.
Ching.
Like, oh. Alright, let's see how good you fight alone. I'm gonna attack this guy.
Oh, okay. You can get the advantage then.
I do get it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, because he had the time thing all warped on it.
Got him bolted it too. Yep.
29.
That's it.
Okay. 24 damage. Second attack.
Well, we know who the two strongest people in this group is right now.
16?
No, it misses.
Okay. That was my bonus action to get my thing back, so that is it.
Barb Devil keeps attacking Jessica.
Yeah, well, has its pretty little hand wrapped around my pretty little neck.
24, 17, 17.
24 hits.
17's miss, I'm assuming.
Yeah, 17. And my AC is 17. So I don't know if
17
that
would
actually
hit
does.
it would. If it meets your AC, it beats it, basically. So you have to have 18 or higher.
Then I'm casting my shield as a reaction.
Alright, you buff your shield up plus 5. That's only the one hits
Yep.
you for 10 slashing. Alright, as this thing kind of conjures up a new spell, seeming fit, and noticing his spells are not really working, as he has no idea what the hell to do, as he will substitute his attacks, as he will actually try to use his Taskmaster Whip and his Disrupting Touch on you and try to kill you. Oh my god, he's like you, Jesus.
Yay, we're in.
this poor man.
17 he'll
I know.
take, as he'll have defensive maneuver. He gains +2. He gets advantage on his next saving throw. Sorry. And then he uses disruptive touch. Oh god, he misses too. He does a lot of damage. Look at that disruptive touch. That's insane. He's
Oh my
scary.
gosh.
Yeah, he's scary, but he can't hit you for some apparent reason. He's just like, what is this guy made out of? These guys can't hit for shit. Alright, the Ice Devil, he's just not interested in you. You know you guys laughed, but he is completely on the just for jets, as he knows he can take him out. As you can make an attack block if you like. That's a hit. You stab him. Oh! As Ice Boy will smack you 3 times.
Second 2 hit.
Alright. That's not the crit, just the 15 and 9.
Yep.
And then, these guys hit like a truck. I think the ice guys like do the most damage out of the group because this guy can't hit for shit. All right, allows you're by yourself. You hear battles happening everywhere in the cavern.
Do you think being with me means you might be able to kill me?
Yeah.
Well,
As he speaks infernal to
that's
you.
slow.
That's slow, okay. What's it say?
Wisdom 18.
Wisdom. Alright. 16 he fails as he's slowed.
All right, wonderful. I'm going to Misty Step.
Alright. You can't do Misty Step, sadly. It's a spell. Depending if it's an innate
Oh.
ability. So you can walk away from him, though, because you can't take a reaction.
Okay, okay. Huh, 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 huh. Ah,
You're just like, I think I love it. Alright, enter it.
All right,
Grappled
so
on the wall, what do you want to do?
Heinrich, hearing his friends, his new made friends over in this area, taking the worst of the fight, I'm gonna look at this thing, and I'm gonna Misty Step over to here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna attack this thing that's attacking Jessica.
Okay.
War pick.
Yeah, you have advantage.
Oh, let me crit fish then.
Yeah, because no one hit it yet.
All right.
That's it. 29 is a hit. You bash his face in. Oh, I don't know what kind of damage is that. Was it
Oh,
one-handed or
sorry,
two?
it rolled. It's one-handed. So with blessed strike, so 19 total.
Thank you very much. Yes, he gets kind of shunned.
And that'll end my turn.
This creature stays away from you as he begins to hurl flame at you instead, casting little fiery orbs at you, Henry, as he attacks the cleric. 23, natural 20.
So I have adamantine armor, so that should not crit.
Yeah, it's not
but-
crit, but I'm just saying.
Yep.
Do they hit?
They both hit, yeah.
Okay, take 10 fire and 20 fire. So you can roll 2 con saves here as well. As we'll end our session here as we're at the 11 mark, as we'll continue onwards with this epic battle on our second
27,
session
27.
of our epic quest in Vecna. Legacy of Vecna, as we'll continue onwards next week.